Hi, welcome back to another Trampa tutorial video with me, Sonnie Dibben. Today we've got a belt drive board with us, and we're going to look at how to change a belt today because after a lot of riding, like on rough terrain or a lot of heavy tricks, belts can snap, everything wears out in time. Belts, like you can buy replacement belts on their website, so it's not hard to get something to replace it with, but yeah, today we're going to look at how you might do that when you're out and about, and to help with that, I've called in a little favour from a special friend. So I'd like to bring in David Garlins right now, aka David Garlinga, the main G, and he's going to help and show you how to replace a belt right now.
All right, how are we doing? Alright, so got you some tools, mate.
Yeah, boy.
What are you gonna need? We're gonna need a 16mm spanner to take the wheel nut off. We've got 3mm Allen key for the bolts going through the wheel. 220 Torx to take off the cover. An 8mm spanner and an 8mm ratchet. First things first, let's tip the board up. Get the wheel nut off. I brought the wrong spanner.
Yeah, work it. You'll get there. Yeah.
Nice. Now, need to take the air out of it. We don't want the rim popping apart. Let's have the 3mm Allen.
Yeah, if you don't let the air out, your hub might blow out in your face, so make sure you let the air out first. I'm notorious for not doing it.
It's happened a few times. Sounds like a gunshot. Just removing the wheel bolts. These attach straight through to the slave pulley, so we need to take these off in order to change the belt. And remove the wheel. What the fuck?
Please. What's your name then, mate?
Dave. Nice to meet you.
Thanks. Nice to meet you too.
Alright, I think we've got all those off. Wheel should slide straight off.
Sweet.
Now we've got your O-ring on there, internal spacer, and then bearing. Remember that order, we need to go back in the same one. And now we can take off the V-ring seal.
Yeah.
Right, now we need to remove the tub. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 T20 Torx screws to remove, and the tub should slide straight off. These are on tight.
Why are they in so tight?
They're glued in, stop any bolts rattling loose.
This.
Why are they in so tight?
What happens if you don't do them up tight enough?
They'll fall out, mate. You'll lose a few screws.
What happens if you lose all your screws?
And you'd still wait me on. Fucking hell. Why did you make him ask questions?
Howdy.
Some little lads in there, isn't he?
Little boys.
Yeah. Right, the tub's
It could
off.
be girls too, like.
Now, it should. Able to push the belt down while lifting the slave pulley up. Probably easier if you take off some belt tension. There we go.
Jeez.
Old belt.
Easy.
That looks brand new.
Yeah.
Off.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that one, like.
And we've got a new one right here. For these drives, you need a full 15mm belt. These are the newer belts for the belt drive. The older ones use a 425. I'm sure Eamon will put a link to the belts that you need for each drive. For our main boards, the 2019 Pro belt uses the 425. The new one uses a 415, and the Urban Drive uses a 460, but that might vary if you change down wheel size, so you go to a 6.5-inch Urban tread. I think you need a 425 then. It varies with the different sprockets that you put on. So that's back on now. You get the cover back on.
Make sure you do them screws up nice and tight. Don't want to lose your tub.
No.
No. Preferably not.
No, nice and tight. It was actually fucking rapid changing that belt.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's why I got you in there.
Yeah, well,
I mean?
Just gonna leave you to it.
I'd have been here all day otherwise. No. I don't think so, anyway. No way, mate.
Surely not you, mate.
No, not me. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I saw the last video, mate.
Yeah.
Right, the veering seal needs to go back on now. You need to have the thinner part towards the tub and it sits on the outside. Some people tuck it in for some strange reason, but it doesn't go inside. That would still let dust and dirt in there. Yeah, just make sure none goes inside. If any does, get a ruler or something thin you can slide underneath and just work your way around to pick it all back out. Also, if you're doing this at home and not out and about, put a little grease between the seal and the tub. That'll stop it squeaking or anything like that. So we want the bearing back on, the internal spacer, O-ring. You know what? We didn't bring a pump with us, did we? Sorry, Sonnie.
Sonny's bad luck.
And then the wheel on with the outside bearing in. Once this is on, line up your M4x40 bolts, get them into the slate wheel. Once you've got one with a few threads in, go around and do them all, and then re-tighten them all.
Different sized bolts for the different hubs that we do as well.
Yeah, the Hypers take the M4x35, and then the Supers and Megas all take the M4x40. Can't even think what the Primos take, but who uses Primos anyway?
Me.
Alright, everything's back up, wheel nut, cheers mate. You want to tighten your wheel nut up all the way, then back it off about half a turn, just to make sure there's no resistance or it's not squashing everything together.
Yeah, we didn't bring a pump with us, but just remember to pump your tyre back off afterwards, obviously. Dust cut back on.
Last thing we're going to do is just double check the belt tension. So for that, we'll put the board back down. And then, come here, mate.
Get in close, mate. Come on in.
These 4 bolts down here, loosen those off a fraction, and then you should be able to pull and push the motor to decrease belt tension. You know what, I'm gonna put it up this way.
I'll hold it for you.
Thanks.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does, in this case. Not always, though.
No. Sometimes it can be a bit much and people can get on your nerves after you spend a bit too much time with them.
Yeah, that's true. We all have those problems.
Yeah, but you know, that'll be in a different tutorial video.
Life advice.
Yeah, life advice from the Trampa team.
Yeah. Life by the tin.
Yeah. Take each tinny as it comes, you know.
Yeah. So you can see the mount's loose now. So I'm just going to pull back on the motor. Hold it there. You flip it back for me. Help.
Thought you had it.
Then tighten these back up. Once you've got one tight, you don't need to hold the motor anymore. And then just nip the rest up. And that's it, all done. If we had a pump, Sonnie could probably ride that back.
Yeah, but you can see how easy it is though there. I know Dave's really good at it and he's done it a lot of times before, but obviously see there's not that much to it. So yeah, just...
Four tools and 15 minutes, you've got a belt change done.
So just take spare belts out with you and the tools. And
remember to bring a pump.
Yeah, preferably. Thanks.
See you later.
Cheers, Dave. Nice one.
It's all right, mate.
In a bit. Got me swim shorts on as well. Maybe I should get in the lake.
Yeah.
River, whatever the fuck it is.
Grass.
It's a grass tin.
Grass.